Hello guys, in this video we are going to navigate into the SolidWorks. So right now whenever you are going to open your SolidWorks, then you would be on such kind of user interface. So what you need to do is, first of all, I am going onto the top left menu, and then I'm going to go into the files, and then you can create a new document here, or you can open an existing document. So I'm going to go into the open, and then here on my desktop I have an exercise file. So I'm gonna go into the exercise files, and then chapter 1, 1.2, and then I'm gonna open 1.2 part. So I'm gonna double click on it, and then it's gonna move into my SolidWorks. Okay, so you should have a 3-button mouse. So you know, the middle mouse or the scroll button. So what you can do is, like, if you would just press the middle button or your scroll button, you would just press and hold, and then if you would move your mouse right and left, so in this way you can move your part right and left. Or if you want to move up and down, so in this way you can move your part in SolidWorks up and down. Or if you want to hold control key on your keyboard, and then you hold the middle button on your mouse, and then you move right and left, or you move up and down, so it works like a pen. Or there is another option. What you can do is, like, you can just bring your cursor anywhere, wherever you want to focus. Suppose if I want to focus as this red spot, so what I can do is I can bring my cursor here, and then I can zoom in. So in this way I can zoom in at that spot exactly. Or if I want to zoom out, I would go zoom out by my middle button, and I would scroll out. Or if you are lost somewhere in your screen, so what you can do is you can just press F key on your keyboard, so it's gonna focus 100% on your screen. Or there is another button here onto the middle of the software, so you can see, like, if your part is lost somewhere, so this is the key here, zoom to fit. Or you can just press F, or you can press this icon, so it's gonna zoom to fit here. Or there is another option which is zoom to area. So if you're gonna click this, and if you want to zoom somewhere, so what you can do is you can just make a square, a rectangle, so it's gonna zoom exactly to that square or rectangle. And exactly next to this command, you can see there is an option for previous view. So if you are going to click that, so it's going to move into the previous view. And the next one is the section view. So what you can do is you can click on the section view, and then you can see, like, you can have a section view for the whole part, like how exactly it is built. So you can use that, like, if you did not understand some drawing, so it is a nice view, like you can understand what exactly gonna happen here. So right now we have this front plane here, so if you want to change, so you can have a right plane or top plane, as you can see from this edge. Or if you want to see from the right plane, so still you can see. And when you are done, what you can do is you can just click the green check mark, and then you would see your part like this. But, like, it's not affecting your part. This is just a kind of view. So if you are gonna uncheck it, so it's gonna come back. Okay, so the next one is dynamic annotation view. So what it does is, like, if you don't have annotation on normal view, so it's gonna fade away. So if you want to change normal view, and all other annotations are gonna fade away, and all the annotations which are linked with the normal view, so you can see those annotations. Okay, the next one is view orientation. So as you can see here into the view orientation, you can see your part in different kind of orientation. If you want to see in this kind of orientation, so you can just click on that view, and then it's gonna bring in front of you. Or if you want to bring in this top view, so you can bring like this. Or if you want to have a normal view or back view, so you can bring it like this. And you know, like, if you want to rotate according to your desire, and what you can do is you can just hold the middle button on your mouse, and then you can rotate right, left, or as much as you want. Or as you can see, like, if you're gonna click on that, so you can see there are a lot of views. Like, this is a cubicle, so if you want to select any side, so if you want to select this side, so it's gonna bring this side in front of you. Or if you want to click this side, so, or this side, you can say, so it's gonna bring this side in front of you. You can move into this command by pressing the space key on your keyboard, and then you can choose whatever the side you want to choose. So suppose I want to go onto the top side, so it's gonna bring in front of me. Sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful for you, or if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, then I'm gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video and you would find a link of my course where I have over 10 hours of videos in which I have explained each and every command in a very detailed video. Or if you have any projects or assignments, so feel free to write me on my email, which is given into the description of this video. Thank you. Okay, so the next one is view, hide or show items. So what you can do is, like, if you want to hide or show some planes, you can just mark them, or if you want to make some arbitrary axes, so you can add them, or if you want to hide some sketches, if you want to hide some dimensions, you can just check on them or check off them, so it's gonna show them or it's gonna hide the everything whatever you are gonna select here. And the next thing is like color. So what you can do is you can go into the appearance. This option is this colorful ball is for the appearance. So what you can do is you can choose the colors, whatever the color you want for your part. As you can see right now, I already have some different colors, and we are gonna go into the details in the appearance in next video. So I just want to show you where exactly it is. And the next option is if you want to change the background. So like as you can see here, this is the option for apply scene. So what you can do is, like, right now it's a 3-point faded or 3 plain white. If you want a plain white, so it could be like that. Or if you want to go into rooftop, so it's gonna change the background of the part environment. If you want to choose urban 5 background, so it's gonna change. But I'm gonna go back into the 3-point faded, which is by default. And the last option here is view setting. So what you can do is, like, if you want to, right now we are into the shadows, into shaded mode. So if you want to have ambient, you can just click on that. If you want to have perspective, so it's gonna change the view setting. If you want to make it cartoonish, so you can make that. But you need to keep one thing in mind: if you are going to apply these things on your model, so it's going to slow the performance of your modeling. So I would just go with the shadows in shaded modes. And other than that, on the left side of the screen, you can see this is the feature manager. So, and I already told you in the first video, like, this is a history based modeling. So as you can see, whenever I'm gonna bring my cursor on this line, so you can see there is a tiny hand icon. So if I'm gonna move this up, so you can see my whole model is gone, because like I moved like 4 steps previous. So right now I have my front plane, top plane, right plane on origin, but I have nothing else. And if I'm gonna move to the down, first step down, so what you can do is, like, you can see there is a first basic block, and in this block, which is based on a sketch, as you can see, into the extrude boss, there was a sketch, and then that sketch was extruded. And then if I'm gonna move the next step, so you can see, like, there could be one cut on this side, as you can see here. So if I'm gonna go into the details of this extrude cut, so you can see there was a sketch which was selected on this face, and then it was extruded inside. And if I'm gonna go one more step, so you can see, like, there are 2 more extruded cuts here, and it should also have sketch like this, as you can see. And if you want to edit any kind of these sketch, what you can do is you can right click on these sketch, and then you can go and you can edit the sketch. And if you want to change the size or dimensions or anything, still you can do that. And then I'm gonna go to the last step, and then you can see, like, again I have a sketch here, so then I extruded boss or base on that sketch. This was the sketch first here, as you can see, and then it was extruded. Okay, so this was the feature manager here, and you can just hide them or you can show them, because it's a history based modeling. So in this way you can, if you are unable to understand like how this design or model is made, so you can just go and you can watch step by step. So this was all about this video, and in the next video we are gonna cover the SolidWorks templates. So thank you for watching, and see you with the next video. Sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful for you, or if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, then I'm gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video and you would find a link of my course where I have over 10 hours of videos in which I have explained each and every command in a very detailed video. Or if you have any projects or assignments, so feel free to write me on my email, which is given into the description of this video. Thank you.